American black metal hails. This one is a newcomer from North Carolina called Paezor. Don't really know how to pronounce his very mystic name. This one is all the way very much do-it-yourself kind of a school. That is everything from songs written, recorded, mixed, mastered and all that, except for these couple of tracks mentioned here. Instrumental ones are done by the band member or members. So as such, very independent release, and well, the result is exactly this. It's a CD or a copy where you can just see the kind of a burn marks or the burned area. So it's very much a independent self-release, and this is how the cover image looks like. You have these symbols and sigils with the logo. Actually quite cool logo, to be honest. It's kind of a these spider web like wings, then kind of a like trident claws, then some no, not pentagram, but I think it's called septagram, and then we have this sort of a skeletal goat head logo, whatever. And this is pretty much what is inside, as you can see, recorded by and mixed by these members of the band, and there's the lineup also. Now that with the basic things said, we could pretty much sum it up by saying, if you want unoriginal black metal in the first place, you don't want anything new to your soup, this is it. Clearly the very first release by the band, which is also probably somewhat a problem why this band sounds so much like demo work in progress. That is not to say this is a bad release, because in fact it's not. But it's very much like, well, I don't know if there is more suitable word for work in progress. Let's put it this way. There are some nice, or at least refreshing ideas when it comes to intro or middle parts like the interlude and all that stuff. And the songwriting is pretty okay. I mean, there's simply nothing wrong in a big ass way. There's nothing major thing that would be a major thing in a bad way, I mean. But the thing here is, nothing really sticks. Nothing really here is that catchy or memorable that you would like to go back, say, 5 years from now, like, hey, remember that Paezor debut album? It strongly had these great memorable riffs. Or do you remember that one particular song where, you know, the guitarist just, you know, kills it? Nothing really sticks out in a way like, you're like, hey, what's going on? I think I hurt my brain because this is so good. Everything is just kind of like, I kind of get where this band is going to and where it's coming from. But everything is like, yeah, extended demo. And like I said, it doesn't mean it's a bad release. I mean, there's plenty of demos in the world which are good, even great. And lots of demos which are totally just listenable, but not really memorable. And there's so many bands where they have these kind of say, first album symptom. That is, you have the ideas, but you're not so sure how to execute them in a way that it's all very interesting or good, not to mention great. So everything here is just like totally approachable, listenable, even to some extent enjoyable, but beyond that, nothing really happens. So it's one of those kind of decent releases, which is, there's nothing annoying in it. But on the contrary, it's not going any place higher. I don't know, I tried to pick some details, stick to certain parts of the album, but I don't find anything kind of a tangible, like where like, hey, this is something that I'm gonna take as an example of what is really good here. For example, when we take a look at this 50 minutes of an album track list, and there's this couple of instrumental parts. For example, this interlude, which is not made by the band member, but is a kind of guest musician. It's something that I find refreshing as an idea. I mean, it totally kind of separates this album into two chapters. But it's more like, yeah, nice idea, but not so well executed. And it goes like hand in hand with the rest of the album. Like, all the songs are right there. You could just pick any song and say, yeah, this is a good example of what Paezor is doing. But nothing really takes me to this journey of greatness. Nothing really sticks. So, I don't know. I kind of hate to say it, but it's still very much like an extended demo. And I think all these ideas, when they're properly honed, polished, challenged, questioned, they will essentially become the next good thing. So I'm pretty sure, pretty convinced by now that the next Paezor album will be something way more interesting, while this is just a kind of a, what it could be, a demo compilation. It's a full-length album, rest assured, but it feels damn too much like an extended demo. That being said, go give it a chance by yourself, listen to it, and what can I say? I hope you enjoy it. I am not fully convinced yet, but looking forward to hear this band in the future because they do have the right tools. Now they just need to make it work a little bit better than with this one. All that being said, see you with nice. See you next time. More reviews coming your way. Bye bye.